say, I don't know, somewhere. Today, we're gonna make some noise. I would say we're gonna make some beautiful noise. No, we're gonna make some fucked up noise. But in the way that some of you very much appreciate. So, a while ago, Gamechanger Audio changed the game of audio. They have the Plus pedal, which is like a sustainy kind of let's make beautiful soundscapey kind of pedal. But then they came out with the Plasma pedal, which also exists in a not too cheap rack version for I don't know who. So the idea apparently is, and I don't quite understand electronic-y stuff, a totally different way of generating distortion and actually getting sound from A to B. If they are to be believed, and this is just my interpretation of what I read, you transmit, you send the electricity through a plasma coil. It's a xenon tube. It's got gas inside, and on one side something happens and it sends it through, and then on the other side, in that process, audio gets garbled, but in a way that's very Fuzz-esque and just horribly broken up in the best way. I've seen the Plasma pedal on Phil X's board. There were 3 pedals on there, and the Plasma was one of them. And I'm like, what is he using that for? I really want, Phil, if you're seeing this, let me know what you're using that for. Send me a link to that song, please. So I checked it out at Guitar Summit last year with Pete Thorne, and we had some fun. Now, there's a new version out there. Similar idea. It doesn't have a blend knob anymore, so you can't actually blend your clean signal or whatever with the Plasma. It's just always... And I don't really know. Harry and the guitar can probably tell you much better because he likes that kind of stuff. There's a guy whose name is Jack White. And he likes dirty sounds. I don't know who he is or what he does. But that White guy... likes that kind of stuff, and he's got a record label called Third Man Records, and on that record label's page you can also buy some of the gear that he uses, like pedals or a strap or whatever. So he also sells some of the signature gear that he supports. Now this is a collaboration with Third Man, which is Jack White's record label, and Gamechanger Audio, and it's taken the Plasma pedal but adding octavey drops, octavey pushes, and just a couple of effects to further mangle the sound. And that being said, let's go right into it. Pedals right there. It does look rather beautiful. If you see it from the side, you can actually see that it's quite slanted and gets quite high in the back. This is easily 5 centimeters high, so this is something you might want in the front of your pedal board, not in the back, because otherwise your case might not close anymore. Just to let you know, this is a rather, look at my hand, this is a rather high pedal. The Plasma Coil, the Plasma pedal was blue, and now this is yellow. I'm thinking this has more to do with this piece of plexiglass coloring it than the actual lightning inside being blue. I think this is what's coloring it. It's pretty simple. Lows and highs, that's self-explanatory. Voltage is the drive or the distortion in this case, but it actually is, it's always kind of full blasty, and that changes the character a bit, and then volume makes it quiet when you've had enough of it. On-off is pretty clear, and it says down here, a 3.5 kilovolt discharge. They told me if you were to touch what's happening inside, you die, which I don't understand because it's really just powered by 9 volt right now. I think it takes 300 milliamps. I don't understand electronics. Apparently, don't touch it inside. And then you've got this button, which if you click that, this turns on, and then whatever effect you have selected here, which are pictograms, so lightning, 1 down, 2 down, up, hourglass, into the hourglass. You can either turn that on and off, or in the back, there's a switch, which I just switched, and then it's latch, so you can go diddle 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 diddle. Okay, so diddle 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 diddle, or here diddle 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 diddle. You might also want to hear me play the pedal and not imitate it. And to that effect, I have Blanche, my Tone Fox bulldog, and she's a beauty, and she's a dirty slut anyway because of all the P90 it's made for this. So we're gonna go slutty bulldog Blanche into the Plasma pedal through a tuner, which makes really no sound, and then into the Tone King Sky King back there, which is right now clean, and you're hearing that through the aux with a 412 cream backloaded cap, and also underneath this Sky King you see this aluminum cap from Dixon, which is really good. You should check that out, and I'm gonna make a video about it. And that's mic'd with a Lewitt MTP 440, and I'm mixing those two together. So right now clean, what you're hearing is, well, this. That was it for pretty sounds in this video. We're gonna turn this on, of course, without effects first. Let's take voltage down, low and high in the middle, and here we go. No, we don't. We have to get the guitar volume up as well. Not enough voltage. I can barely see a lightning in there. Here we go. It might be tough to film. Let's see what we can get. You roll it back, you got broken fuzz. This is actually damn cool. And with all the bit crushedness it did, which isn't what's happening, but that's what it sounds like, and all the dirt and all the horrible sound, that's what I love about it. All the notes are there. This isn't a single note kind of a thing. Get this. No, you can actually make music with this, because throughout all the craziness, your notes shine through. And it is ultra gated. Listen to this. It's a horribly dirty sound. But there's no buzz, there's no hum. That's a P90. So this is clearly gated. Let's play some jazz on it. that works. And you can clearly hear, this is pretty awesome, that the pickup position still registers. I don't quite know what to say. Low frequency. High frequency, we're gonna go middle here. You know? Okay, we push the button. Now we're going down. So it tracks really well up here, not so well down here. Two octaves down. So you could take this as a momentary switch. You get the idea. So now we're on to... I was incorrect. I didn't start on the left. I already was somewhere. So we're going to start on the left again. That sounds like more. Yeah, that sounds like a voltage boost. Now we're gonna go one down. Two down. Doesn't work there. Doesn't work there. Something like this. Now we are on one up. That's what we had that earlier. I want that with some delay. That is fully usable and kind of really cool. Turn that off again. Or then the up and down, that's what we had earlier, without me knowing. Of course, the perfect Yngwie Malmsteen pedal. And then we have the very last one, which is 2 down and 1 up. I think that's what that might mean. I'm doing some pinch harmonic. This is cool! Oh, good! That's all the stuff that's there. We're gonna go one down. And it wouldn't be HP42's channel if we don't go into a couple of amps. Now, I predict that how much difference is it gonna make into different amps? It's just a noisemaker, but it does really pay attention to all the notes. It does really let the character of the pickup come through. So I'm gonna take a guess and say the amp does matter. So we're gonna go into the AC20, which is very voxy, which by itself sounds like so. It's already also a little bit cranky. Okay, that was the AC20. Moving on into the Marshall SV20H, which is a mini plexi. It works extremely well. I'm happy. The orange Reverb 50, which is probably something that someone that wants that pedal would play. On clean right now. That's not clean. That's clean. Very mid-focus. It's okay. It's okay. And the Rev D20. If I'm not mistaken. No, that's 5. Oh, you have to have the guitar open too. Rev D20. Let's do the same thing. The Plasma Coil, a derivation of the Plasma pedal. It is, I think the Plasma pedal is $299. I'm thinking this might be, actually you can buy it on Thomann Records, and there it's around $300 something. So I'm thinking we're staying within the 300 range. Now, are there options on the market? Well, most certainly not options that go with the little wavy thing in the middle going. For me, how the sound is created, yeah, it's a gimmick and it's cool and whatever, but it's all about the usability. And this is a thing that sounds horrible and destroyed and dirty, but you can create music with it because no matter what you do, all the notes are there. The articulation, I don't feel it's hindering me in my playing. Now, if I'm going for, I want to shock people, I want grit, I want something that smacks them in the face, but I can still be me as a guitar player, then that thing freaking rules the shit out of every other pedal. Now, I have to say, I know it's a completely different concept, but about an hour ago, I got the Swarm in the mail from Beatronics, which is a synthy kind of a thing, but it's also a thing where you go like, what the fuck is that? And I'm gonna review this next, and then we're gonna do a little shootout of two weird pedals next to each other. Not two pedals that do plasma, xenon, something. They have completely different ideas behind them, but both of them are fucked up. So, shootout of the fucked up pedals. If you liked anything that you heard in this video, get the freaking thing, because I think you're gonna be inspired. Don't use it a full gig. Don't do that to your audience. I think not. But as a flavor to use for that dirty song, holy crap. I think they nailed it when it comes to making it playable, and with all the stuff that's going on, letting me be me. Letting my amp be my amp, letting my single coil and my guitar be my guitar. It imposes a lot on the sound, but it leaves the sound the way it is, if that makes sense. So, well done, Gamechanger Audio. Well done, Mr. White, whoever you are. And I'll link below. There are Thomann links and now Sweetwater. Please use whatever applies to you, whatever appeals to you. If you use those links, that really helps me. A cookie gets activated. Whatever you buy within a certain amount of time, I get a commission, which is great. Thank you to Gamechanger Audio for, first of all, they supplied me with a pedal. I did write them an invoice. I assume I'm getting paid for this video, which is also great. So this has been commissioned by Gamechanger Audio. But you know me. If I don't like something, I'll say it. If I hated the damn thing, I wouldn't have made the video in the first place, because I don't do that. I don't trash products. I critique them. If I think something's total crap, you'll never see a video on the product. Use my links and the bell and all that, and doggies or cats or ferrets or llamas or something. And also thanks, Leslie, for this long-ass day of many videos with many screechy things. See you guys.